Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Washington Nationals.
So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Mackenzie Gore. What do you look for here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to go here. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. It's a bomb. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Profar down. And ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside. Liner snagged at first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Austin Riley, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side, and foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. Curve in the dirt. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Ruiz pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball one. 2 outs. On the ground to the
That
left.
ball's foul.
And that's just foul.
Two balls, one strike.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him
Batting
give up
fifth,
walks
the
in the
designated
past, and it's an
hitter,
issue
Marcell
once again
Ozuna.
early on.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Off the
Ball
mark
one.
there. Ball 1. The pitch.
Hey.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And there's a foul ball. Ground ball left side,
Foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Back up the middle and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm
Batting
front
sixth,
side,
second baseman,
and the
Ozzy
hands just
Albies.
continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 2 outs. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Line drive. And that'll do it. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
C.J.
Oh, that's
Abrams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And he takes a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Dylan Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2.
Next
Ball 3.
offering is down low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's ball
That's
4.
ball 4. Take your base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch
Batting
walk,
third,
and
left
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by
James
swinging at something
Wood.
out of the zone.
One down. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And a swing and a miss. Sale off to a great start. And there's 2 down.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And that one way outside. And that's ball 1. And Sale deals. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Arcia tracks it down for the out. So 1 left for Washington, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Murphy now.
Sean Murphy.
Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike.
Let's go, DC.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Here's Jared Kelnick.
Hey, come on now, next.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Two down, base is empty. Here's Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And delivers outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Atlanta,
Now at the plate, Michael Harris the second. He's already homered in this game.
Let's go nuts.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Arcia off of first with 2 away.
Hey.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Close
Ball
one,
two.
doesn't get the call. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's
On
out.
the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back. Josh Bell at the plate
Leading
now.
off for Washington, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Sale back to work. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
0-1's the
there.
count.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. And that
1
one
ball,
missing
2
inside
strikes.
a sharp slider. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it skips in the dirt. Next offering is downstairs. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's downstairs and outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Up the middle, Albies sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the third inning. Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. And the slider just misses.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Check swing, and he went 2-1 now.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one is upstairs. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here is Austin Riley. He popped out his first time. Fouled off down the right side.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off.
Man, those are tough ones all the way around. As a hitter, you feel you did everything right and kind of got robbed. As a runner, you're in a really tough position trying to read the ball and get back. And as the first baseman, it's a split-second reaction to catch the line drive as you're coming off the bag. But he did a great job of having the awareness to know he could get 2 outs, not just the one.
That just misses. 1-1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That missed inside, and that's ball 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so
Now
well.
batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Olsen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because there's no compromise.
Back in Washington,
Leading off
D.C.
for the
Bottom of the
Nationals,
inning. Up
third
now for
baseman,
Washington. Jose Tena.
Tena.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jacob Young.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Young started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. One down, base is empty.
Nope. Ball one.
That one ripped. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. In for a strike. Good slider. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And the count's even at 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Struck him out looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting left fielder, James Wood.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That
One
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And the count is 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Nationals
Leading
Park,
off
John
for the
Sciambi
Braves,
with Chris
second
Singleton
baseman,
and
Ozzie
set to lead off
Albies.
the 4th, Ozzie Albies. That one
Ball
at
one.
95 missed up
1-0.
top, and that's ball one. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. That
That's a
one
ball.
missed. Pitch misses.
Careful.
Ball three. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One down.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Low, under it. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number two.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Kelnick stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Abrams tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 1 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
No strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. His first at bat was a strikeout. Up and in, and that is ball one. And there's a ball. That one hammered center field. Harris ranging back on the warning track and hauls it
Now
in.
batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 1 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Gore back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 getting loose as well. And that one fouled off. Inside, almost got him. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And down on strikes he goes. And one out now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Harris, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Harris, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And now it's even up. 1 out, base is empty. And that one pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That just misses. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Off the plate, and it's 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mackenzie Gore is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on,
now
back in a moment. Now on the bump, Lucas Sims.
Number 39.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 2. That's in there. Strike 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next pitch is downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Profar gets a piece there. Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Nationals nothing.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. And a strike to the outside corner at 95.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fastball is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. You don't want to wake the team up with the free pass.
No outs. Runner at first. And now Jose Tena. 0 for 1 so far. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Sale delivers. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1
Ruiz
strike.
aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Sale ready. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Doubled his first time. Line to left, and it's just foul. That was close. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Top 6. Here's Austin Riley. First pitch misses. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Zach Brixey, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose.
Let's go, Nats.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's down and in.
Strike.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. one down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson. A walk, and he's also singled. That misses. Ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Ripped on a line, and there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ozuna up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. And that one fouled off. That misses, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 3-1. And a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. It's 2-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. To the right side. On to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene. Looking super clean. Tonight we gon' flex.
Back in Washington, D.C. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. And it throws off line. Safe at third. Abrams, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Little chopper rolls foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One away with a runner at third. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that's down and away.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low. Now 3-1.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Lined, and that's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Now 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Wood around third. He'll score and tie. It's 2-2.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Pitching for
New
Atlanta.
pitcher now, Dylan Lee.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Two outs, runner on first. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Whoa, that counts.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Now all even up. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. They get 2 and draw even again. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Derek Law.
Now pitching for the Nationals. Number 58, Derek Law.
Now in for the
Leading
Braves,
off for the
Sean
Braves,
Murphy.
Catcher, Sean Murphy.
To the left side, but it is well foul. The 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. Young moving under it. And makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jared Kellner.
Next to hit, Jared Kellner. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Outside. And now it's even 1-1. That's a little bit low. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Got him. 2 away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Arcia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Cruz flashes the leather on the run and catch. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
Up
off
now for
the
Washington.
Nationals,
Keibert
catcher,
Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, these Nats, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
First pitch strike
balls,
from the
1
pitcher, but
strike.
then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
Fastball is outside. For a base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Lee gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Number 63 comes on now.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. That's in there. That's strike 1. Man at second. That one to first. Olsen takes it himself, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Ball one there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Hernandez also getting ready. And there's a ball. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch inside, and now 3-0. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a ground ball. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose A. Ferrer.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 47, Jose A. Ferrer.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's already homered here in this one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Ferrer, a 6'1 lefty. He features a sinker, a changeup, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. 1 for 3. And that drops in for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. On the ground, right side. Garcia tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here comes Austin Riley. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Braves go down quickly here. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching for
back
Atlanta.
Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aaron Bummer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the DH, Josh Bell.
Designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Keibert Ruiz. Left field. Profar has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Nationals.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Jorge
21.
Lopez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And the batter now, Matt
Leadoff
Olson.
for Atlanta, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout,
Ozuna.
players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Hammered, base hit. Throws to second, not in time. He's safe.
Having himself a really nice game at the
Now
plate.
batting,
First pitch
second baseman,
fastball in a great
Ozzie
spot to
Albies.
do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Really important at bat coming up now.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Ball.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Swing and a slow roller. Safe without a throw. Base is now loaded with 1 gone.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And he hits a ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Olsen comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Now batting.
Love how he let that ball
Shortstop,
travel,
Orlando
trusted his
Arcia.
hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So they're all loaded up. Just missed. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
So the tying run at second. Fought off foul. Two. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Braves down to their final out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jorge Lopez done for the afternoon, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
Zach
Nationals.
Rixey will take over
Number
here.
66.
These are the spots relievers really
Zach
make a name for
Rixey.
themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So they're down to their final out. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves.
Ball.
Skips in, and excellent
no
work to
strike.
corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The 1-0. That one missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The Braves down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.